Okay, welcome to 10 more mistakes, gerunds and infinitives today, but like always, you'll see that this actually moves on to a different topic, such as articles, especially for 4, 5 and 6. And for that, I want you to think about gerund and verbal noun. I've got another class on gerund and verbal noun on my grammar course, but I'm going to mention a little bit about that topic today. But if you want more information, please do have a look at my grammar course, which is for TEFL students who want to learn grammar to a deep level. So number one, would you mind to call back later? You can probably all guess this one, guys, yeah? Mind is gerund. Would you mind calling back later? And I like the way the student books teach this, especially English file, where they tell you right at the beginning that when you're talking about your opinion, you usually use gerund, yeah? So if you say I like, I love, I hate, I enjoy, all of those you can use gerund. And that's opinion, right? Like, love, hate, enjoy. And when you say I don't mind, you say, it's okay. I don't mind, I don't mind getting up early on Sunday. It's not fantastic. I don't love it, but I don't mind getting up early on Sunday. Sometimes you have to, right? So would you mind calling? Mind is a gerund verb. Yeah. Would you mind not smoking in this room? Or would you mind taking your shoes off before you come in? Something like that. So mind and gerund, guys, okay? But do remember that all the other like, love, hate, enjoy. I mean, love and hate could be either. It's true. You can say hate to do or hate doing, and there's very little difference in meaning. I'm not sure that there's a massive difference. In fact, I'm sure there's not a massive difference in meaning, and the very little difference in meaning. I think very often gerunds look backwards, 2 plus infinitives look forwards, and so you often use 2 plus infinitives for things which are going forward, but often that's more a guide than a rule, and you just have to know for each verb what's the most common pattern. So for mind is gerund. Okay, number 2, this is an interesting mistake. My company was close to be sold. No. Now why? I want you to understand that as a unit, yeah? Some adjectives, for example, married to, addicted to, independent of, some adjectives have dependent prepositions. And that just means that a preposition which must be used when you use this adjective. So you need to say, my house is close to the shops, yeah? And that's what I mean by that's a dependent preposition. You can't say my house is close to the shops. You have to know the two as well. My house is close to the shops. My house is near to the shops, both the same. So think of that as a dependent preposition. And I'm going to make the same point in a moment with this phrasal verb, which is think of look forward to as one unit. It's a phrasal verb, guys. There's no point in seeing it as verb, preposition, preposition. That doesn't really make much sense. It's a lot more logical to see look forward to as a verb in itself, and close to as an adjective in itself. That preposition depends on that preposition depends on that adjective. They go together. They must go together. Okay, now the reason I'm saying this is because I know that I have already taught you that adjective and 2 plus infinitive, yeah? It's interesting to learn English. It's fun to learn to cook. It's fantastic to see you. It's great to see you. Yeah, I'm delighted to meet you. All of these are adjective and then 2 plus infinitive. But if the adjective has a